Here is a quick example of creating a custom extension that you can call in an entitlement management access package to either do an action or call an external system. But in this case, we're just going to walk through as if we had the idea that we want to notify a team when an external user has joined the team. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our Azure AD portal, go to Identity Governance, and then we're going to go to a catalog. I may have an existing catalog, but I'm actually going to create a new one. What's going to call this external collaboration. Maybe I want to put all my teams or apps that I use for external collaboration with our partners. Partner resources. It's enabled and enabled for external users because that is the intent of this catalog. So I'm actually going to add a team that I'm using for the collaboration. So we're going to create use the existing ID partner project team. Maybe I want to collaborate with them on some really cool thing that we're working on in our organization. So now that we've added that to the catalog, I can go create a custom extension because now I'm going to use this extension when access requests are made to join that team. So let's call this one notify MS Teams when external user joins. Now you could describe this in the name and the description. You can always look at it later too. When external user joins. And now, because I'm going to create a new application, you actually could use an existing, but in this scenario, we're going to create a new one. So let's call this EM notify MS Teams for external users. Create that. And you see here the app ID is created. I'm going to use this subscription and I'm going to use this resource group that I have access to create resources in. So notify MS Teams external users. Create the logic app. And this is deploying this project to my Azure resource environment in the subscription and resource group that is specified above. It is now complete, and I can validate and create. You can see the basics that get defined here and create it. So we'll wait for that provisioning to be done, and it is done. So at this point, I can go and create an access package, ID partner teams, ID. And I'm going to say when this access package for the membership of this team is an external user, notify the team of that an external user has joined. And I'm going to enable for new requests. I'm going to say I do want a access review for self-review. And when the access is granted, which means that it has been going to be fulfilled, we're going to notify the MS Teams when external user joins. And then create. And that is complete from the entitlement management aspect. But I do need to actually go and define the logic app. So I can go back into here and I can go into the logic app designer and I can do all of the actual logic that I want to implement to facilitate that scenario. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.